Over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in Boca Raton. They're up by 7 over Rice. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll go to the toss. Got room to work. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Defenses have had their hands full slowing this guy down all season long. It's the speed, and it's the open field running ability and vision. That's why he's second in the nation in rushing yards, and that's why he's square in the conversation for the Heisman Trophy.
Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Key. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. To throw, it's Fuller. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Trying to get the corner. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and we are done in the first quarter. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Back to the ground game on the left.
Well, that didn't make sense. It just flipped it to the right 3
Not
times.
give him any kind of alley and knock him down for a loss.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab. It's Avant. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Finds him out of the backfield. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Key. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
He's just outside the 20-yard line, stopped at the 21 after a pickup of 6.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Sun Devils in the hurry up.
The offense with a big opportunity in the red zone.
Oh, man, get the fucking block.
Play behind the line. It'll be an 8-yard loss.
Well, the offense is trying to go with the trick play, and they're dialing up the reverse, but the defense had great eye discipline. They tracked the football from the running back to the receiver.
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. From the gun, running back on the move. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. fire. They go to the wide receiver screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know, a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
The Bearcats will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Makes the grab. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They've gotten this drive going, a couple of first downs already. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. The give out of the gun. There he goes. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Bearcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. It's complete to the right. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. He leaves it with his back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They'll give it to the back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the 1st. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. Got enough space. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got it out. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously, you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. It's complete on the right side. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it to him on the screen. Breaks into the open. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Fires to the wideout. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Second down, he'll throw it. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB.
Get the fuck out of it,
And he's
man.
got it inside the 20.
That's fucking
And
garbage,
he'll
bro.
run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats.
And that's a great job by this offense. That's how you work the clock. You want to take as much as you can and punch that ball in the end zone. Masterful clock management, and they now take the lead going into the half.
And you just got to wonder, too, David, how does that affect the confidence of the defense, right? They needed to find some way, somehow, to get a stop, limit the damage on that final drive.
Oh, what vision.
Come on. That's the fuck I'm talking about. That's the fuck we do. That's what the fuck we do.
Touchdown,
I'm
Arizona
talking
State.
about.
I'll tell you, you're lucky if you're watching a college football game and you see one return for a touchdown. That's now his second of the game. This guy is absolutely lethal. He's shown you his open field running ability. He's shown you his speed. I'll be shocked if anybody kicks his way the rest of this game and the rest of the season.
And he makes the catch. The two-point conversion is good.
Yeah.
That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
We get the
The
return.
Bearcats
What
will
they
work
got the
their way
ball.
to start the second half.
29. Cincinnati, 24.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets a block. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
You know, we just went to half, and we drew up all these adjustments and things we got to do differently to take advantage. How about the special teams coming out to start the second half and setting the tone, taking the kick all the way back for 6. You don't draw it up any better than that.
Cincinnati, 24. Return your defense.
Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable in its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to...
Turning it on! And he
Oh,
broke
these
one
tackles
tackle
are
on the way
fucking
to a
annoying.
solid pickup there.
Love the route there by the tight end in man-to-man coverage. He's able to separate from the defender, and then once he has the ball, he's able to rip through the tackle and go get more yards.
He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. The Bearcats decide to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Direct snap. It's key.
Come on, you fat
And this
fuck.
one
What are
will
you
be
doing?
stopped for no gain. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State. And the extra point is good. The lead is 19.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Heaves it on the run. He's got it on the right. Off and running.
That is trash, bro. How he fucking, my God, bumps into him when he goes slow.
Touchdown, Bearcats.
Slow. But
If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Key. Running into the open space. He's now up to 83 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing.
Man, he has been the definition of consistent all year long. You talk about building a team. You get a guy like this that you can hand the football, and he makes play after play after play. That's why he's #2 in college football in rushing, and that's why he's in the Heisman Trophy picture. A running back in the Heisman Trophy picture. It's kind of been a dying element. This guy's very much in the race.
Inside the 45. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground.
And obviously, if you're going to be in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy, you got to be putting out big stat games week in, week out. He's been doing it all season long and obviously had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again here today in a game where a lot of Heisman Trophy voters, they're watching this one.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. And the Sun Devils lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Back to pass, it's Fuller. Snagged out of the air. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. They want to throw it. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
What was that, man?
He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The Bearcats are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. The give to the tailback. Powers through the defense.
Come on, that's what I'm about to say.
Trying to get it out of the end zone, and I don't think he made it. He did not. It's a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board.
He's going to let it go. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. He'll take another shot here.
How do you miss that,
On
man?
that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Quarterback making checks. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unloads it left. Complete on the comeback. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Now he's up to 14.
Well, the good news is after that second pick of the third quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now. And they can't expect to hold on to that. This guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the first period of the second half.
And it's got to be frustrating because you always talk about taking care of the football, and you've got to lead in the second half. You need your quarterback to play smart.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time where you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on fourth down. And the Bearcats will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Key. Defense played the wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. Lining up in the wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the snap, it's Key. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. On the direct snap, it's Key. Across the 35. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third.
And that's another first down.
That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Scanning the field, it's Fuller. Catch in the middle, it's Benoit. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Sun Devils come to the line in the hurry-up. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback moving. Takes a hit as he fires.
Oh my God, he takes a fucking hit and that's why he got sacked.
Maybe breathing a little life into this team. Going the other way, and he's got room. At the 30, the 20, the 10. And he's going to score on the interception.
Really cool, 4 picks.
Cincinnati!
How fast did this game just change? Offense in the lead with the football, looking great. Defense makes the big play. We've got ourselves a ball game now.
Yeah, fucking trash, dude.
This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards, but did what they're supposed to do now. Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side.
How's that on?
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Avant. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical third down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That one.
He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get concerned. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense is continuing to stay in a rhythm.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Caught, close to the marker, it's Avant. Gets away from one, he's got space. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Yeah, and you can tell the timing wasn't great, and the quarterback and receiver not on the same page, but when you're going to miss, don't miss towards the DB. You definitely want to miss out towards the sideline so you don't get...
Touchdown, Sun Devils! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the the fourth quarter and close in on 11 straight victories.
And the offense takes control of this football game. But I tell you what, this offense doesn't wow you in every position. They've got some good players. They find a way to put drives together. They find a way to score. But this team is undefeated. This team is a force to be reckoned with, continuing to stay undefeated.
He'll bring it back looking for help. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. Hines is way ahead for 6 and a little breathing room to the 17. And the Bearcats want to move quickly.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Wants to go up top on first down. Got rid of it just in time. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, the deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And this defense knows exactly the spot they're in, man. They are up. They've got their more defensive backs on the field. They're dropping back. You can tell they are taking away the deep ball. Nice job understanding situation, understanding clock, and what the offense.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the double.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop it.
Dropping back, it's Fuller. Looking to take a shot. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State. You can see it on the sideline. They built a comfortable fourth quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not...
Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, but it might be too little too late. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Wants to throw on first down. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Direct snap. It's Key. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Key. Past the 40. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. And he just kept running, and he ran away
and they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a throw downfield late. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Timeout called by the defense, 13 seconds to go. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Hauls it in. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. The Bearcats will punt it away on 4th down. Makes the catch at the 35. They bring him down. Strong effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on this one.
Three kick return is not a bad game.